Okay, so this is Alfredo sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil because it's Italian. Anyway, so we add a little bit of olive oil and a whole lot of butter, right? And we turn the stove on, right? And let's see, just get it melted here, right? Start the melting process, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some flour, almost like making a roux, right? But I'm just gonna add a tablespoon of flour. And how I know it's a tablespoon? Because look, see that one right there? It says it, one. There you go. It goes in there, all right? And I'm gonna kind of cook that butter in there. And the reason I'm doing this is because the Alfredo sauce itself, usually it's made with the noodles or what's called the fettuccine itself, and they mix the fettuccine with the butter and the Parmesan cheese, and they just mix it until it gets thick and almost look like a scrambled eggs or something like that. But I'm trying to get that flavor of the starch mixing with the butter. So that's why I'm doing this roux, to get that same, let's say, chemistry going with the flour or the starch and the butter, and this is the best way I think that we can do it. Now, usually you just, some people add cream so that it can get thick, but with the flour here, it's gonna thicken itself and it's gonna get really nice and thick, and you'll see, you'll love it. Now, I'm gonna add a clove of garlic right about here. Not because just because we like it, but you can leave it out. And we'll just kind of cook that in until the fragrance start to, be released into the, it smells so good, atmosphere, all right? So right about here, I got my fettuccine boiling. I'm gonna add water. Take some water from the fettuccine, and it's salted water. So, right? So what you're gonna see happening here, it's gonna start to get really thick. All right? See that? See how thick it's getting there? That's pretty much done, to be honest. Your water, right? But there's really no cream in, first of all, in the noodles itself, and there's no cream in anything else except for the cheese. So the cheese itself has cream in it, so we're not gonna add any cream. All right? So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the Parmesan, all right? And I'm gonna add a cup of Parmesan. And look, you see that right there? You see that stuff on top? That's nutmeg, freshly grated nutmeg. Try to use everything fresh. This Parmesan, I grated myself in there, all right? And then we're gonna melt it, and melt it, right? So we're melting and melting that cheese. See how creamy it's getting? There's no cream in here whatsoever. Just the water from the pasta, right? Then guess what? We're gonna throw another piece of butter in there at the end, melt that in. It's gonna get so creamy and so nice. Trust me, this is going to be the best Alfredo sauce you've ever had. Look at that. Look how creamy it's getting. You gotta back away from the steam there. One sec. Can you guys see that? Can you see how creamy it's looking? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how creamy. Look how creamy. And again, I'm not adding any seasoning to this. No salt at all. The only thing that's in there is nutmeg because the water from the fettuccine is salted. Very well salted, as you know. And the what's that? Oh, that's my chicken. You'll see that later. But there you have it. Right? Look at that. We just look how thick it is. Look how thick it is. Look how thick that is. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And there's no cream whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about that taste of the cream. And the flour that I put at the beginning is gonna give it that, you know, fettuccine, butter, cheese flavor and texture that we're looking for. So here we are. This is your Alfredo. Maybe I'll just put the noodles in there so you guys can see, all right? But I was basically just trying to show you how to make the Alfredo sauce. And that's about it. That's about it. You can turn it off.